So I want to go back to Friday for an interesting tidbit here. So some of you may have saw this. So Arkansas Little Rock was playing Louisiana, and the score is 66-64 for Louisiana. Little Rock's got the ball with a few seconds left. They move it over half court. Then all of a sudden, the lights start going out, or the lights start flashing almost like we've all seen like NBA game intros, your Toronto Raptors, and then there's a big light show and it's all flashing, and that's pretty much what started happening with about 5 seconds left in the game. So you could see the ball handler kind of get discombobulated, looking around going, what the hell's going on? Is the game over? I thought I had time. So he kind of just passes the ball off to one of his teammates, who throws up an ugly shot, and Little Rock doesn't win, and didn't get the shot, and so Louisiana squeaks that one out, and Little Rock head coach Darrell Walker goes berserk, and rightfully so. So the lights come on, everything starts flashing. It's like, a Chicago Bulls intro with Michael Jordan walking out on the court, and you wonder, hey, was it on purpose? Was it accidental? I don't know, but crazy to see. But it's kind of funny. I'd forgotten a little bit about Darrell Walker as the head coach at Arkansas Little Rock, because he used to be the head coach of Toronto Raptors. Obviously I'm in Toronto and followed Darrell's career pretty closely. So he was an assistant on Brenda Malone's staff during the first ever Raptors team back in 95. It was like 19 when the Raptors came into existence, which is funny because a lot of people say, oh, you must be this huge Raptors fan, being from Toronto. And I do like the Raptors, of course. I've started watching them, my whole adult life. But like I said, I went 19 years on this earth without knowing anything about the Toronto Raptors. So, I grew up watching the Lakers and the Celtics in the 80s, and then I became a big Knicks fan in the 90s, watching the Patrick Ewings and the John Starks and Anthony Masons and, Allen Houston, all these kind of guys. I was a Knicks guy because, being in Toronto, we got the NBC feed. So, I'm watching Sunday afternoon games, Marv Albert, calling New York Knicks games, and I loved it. So I was more of a Knicks guy. No, I'm not a Knicks guy anymore, although I do love Ignas Brzezikis, one of my Orangeville prep guys, called his high school games, so to support him, but definitely off the Knicks bandwagon. And, hey, look, of course I support the Toronto Raptors. Been to hundreds of games down at the ACC and now whatever Scotiabank Arena, but definitely I'm not a diehard Raptors fan, but cool to see Darrell Walker surface. The Raptors' second ever head coach, now down at Little Rock. And so Darrell was a first-round pick of the New York Knicks in the 1983 NBA draft. Played 10, 11 years in the league. Wrapped up as a Bull, I believe, in 93. And so, pretty good career. So, it was funny to see that. But yeah, weird game for Arkansas, Little Rock, and Louisiana.